There's so much dessert.
Yeah, everywhere.
Can't say no to all those dessert. And we try to love ourselves more by just eat, and then figure a way at the beginning of the year to conquer um, our challenges. I like you to give the ladies what they can do to start the year, the new year, with the right tool, with the right mindset to get what they want. I mean, after indulging all these beautiful meals.
Mm. You know what? I think the biggest challenge for part of this year is just weight gain, right? We all go through it. And if there's anything I've learned that really helps the ladies, and you know this too, is during the holiday season, it's very common to eat and sometimes overeat. And I usually tell people that's fine. You know, you have to allow yourself some time to indulge. So that way you don't feel guilty. A good way to indulge without feeling guilty at the same time is to balance out the calories. And you're really big on that. You have always been big on counting your calories to make sure you don't gain excess weight. And if you do gain a little excess, Helen, it's usually very minor because you're very aware of what the calories intakes are per day.
Yes, yes.
What we usually try to tell the ladies to do is during this time, use an app like MyFitnessPal and just count your calories. And that works for a lot of people because let's say you can afford 2,000 calories a day.
More like 4,000. All the sweets, the cookies.
Well, yeah, if you end up eating 4,000, right. So using the app helps us avoid 4,000 a day. And that works out really well for some people. Because then as long as you know if you can only take 2,000 calories a day, for example, then the app will tell you when you're getting close, when you're having too many sugars, or even if you go an over calorie, then it'll still tell you as well. It's a great app. Okay. Some people hate the app though. Like they don't hate the app, but they just don't like using the extra time to measure their calories, right? So here's a quick tip that I usually share with people that works really well. During the daytime, or when you're not going to parties or events, or you're not having to eat the big meals, during the daytime, try eating baby food.
Baby food? You mean powder, protein powder?
You can do protein powder. So the reason why I'm sharing this is because for myself, what I found to be really helpful for my clients is when I send them to the baby food section and I tell them that there's crackers, there's cookies, there's meal bars, there's oatmeals, there's a variety of foods. There's chips that are for kids, for babies. And if you look at the calorie intake, like one bar, for example, an adult bar could be anywhere from 130 calories to 250 calories, depending on the health level of the bar.
Yes.
Well, the same size bar for a baby, roughly smaller, is only 70 calories. That's it. In that section as well, they have different varieties of chips. Now, of course, I'm not talking about every store. You got to go to your store and check out what's available. But here in my area, in our area, Vancouver, if you go to the baby section, and I know this because I've checked it myself, they also have chips. Yeah. So the chips, they've got this big bag.
Right.
And it's different flavors, right? And when you open the bag, they have small mini bags in them. And each mini bag only holds, like if you have a mini bag for adults, easily 150, 250, 400 calories, depending on the chips, right? One bag for the kids, 30 calories.
Taste the same?
Not as strong in flavor. However, most of them, like I've tried myself, and I still go there from time to time. And I find there's only one or two items that I don't like. Like they're just too bland. They're too plain.
This is new. This is very new. I mean, I used to go there when my kids were young, but now going back there at this stage, something
Right.
new.
Right.
Interesting.
Now, this is only to balance out. Like, this does not become the mainstay of the meals. Like, you still got to enjoy your adult foods, right? But when it comes to, like, let's say you got a big dinner coming, and right there, that's 1,000 calories. But you got to eat throughout the day. So the question is, well, how can I eat so much food but keep the calorie content low?
Okay.
One of the easiest things to do, and I like easy because it's less thinking, go to the baby food section. Trust me.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't matter what other people think. You're going to walk out of there with a pile of food. They'll be like, oh, congratulations. Like, no, it's for me. This baby right down here, But I'm telling you, when it comes to keeping your weight down, it is probably one of the simplest solutions. You know what's really interesting is back in the 50s, for example, bodybuilders, when bodybuilding first started becoming a thing, was way back in the 50s, they did not have the amazing supplements we have access to today. But they also managed to get tremendously big still, even in the 50s, with minimal to no supplements. The cornerstone of their food, of their nutrition intake during that time was baby food. But they would consume huge amounts.
Was bland for sure. It's healthy and bland because I used to buy them for my kids.
Yes. And highly nutritious.
And less preservative too, I noticed.
Correct. Especially like even these days, because companies don't want to get in trouble for harming a baby. So they have to be extra careful with the preservatives and the extra junk they might put into that product.
Baby section, eh?
The baby section. But in closing this video, if you, the viewer, our wonderful friends and viewers are watching this now, and you're trying to quickly figure out, well, how the hell do I keep my weight down? But I want to eat. Especially tonight. My mom's going to make her favorite lasagna. She only makes it once a year. It's that one dish that just makes me go bananas because I've had it since I was 5 years old. But it's like every time 500 calories, 500 calories. It's so damn good. 500 calories. How do you keep the weight down?
Yeah.
Go visit the baby section, grab a bunch of food. Trust me.
Awesome.
You'll be so glad you did.
This is awesome because so many people are giving us desserts, homemade sweets.
How do you say no to that, right?
I know.
This is probably one of the best ways that you can enjoy your cake and eat it too.
Yes. Thank you so much, Allan.